Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana has come down here yesterday and the day before. We talked about that. It broke below our trend line and it broke below that 2430 level. This was a critical area and the critical level because if you take a look at the chart, you can see here that we touched that 2430 level on the 8th of February, which touched it again here on the 16th. And we are touching it again basically now, yeah. But last week, it was on Sunday, we highlighted here in the analysis that should it be able to break above it and make use of this inverse head and shoulders, which sort of worked out nicely, then it has a potential to rally to 2680, the next resistance basically, which it did, bounced off. Then I gave you that trend line, it broke below it, which indicates continuation to the downside. And we are currently retesting this 2430 level from below. It's quite a relevant area. You can see we had resistance back here. That was in January. We had basically we're dancing around this level. Then we had support, we had resistance here, we had resistance, and we broke through here. And now we've got resistance again. So it's quite a relevant area and it sort of divides the chart a little bit. Now we're below it, which indicates downside pressure again starting. And also we took out the previous high, we could not confirm it as support. So I think we need to be ready, but I already highlighted that in the previous videos, that this could just do the ABC here in orange, yeah. And that would indicate that we are coming down in a C wave in a wave 2. That all of this was just an A wave, this was a B wave, and we come down now in a wave C of 2. So A, B, C, a corrective structure in a wave 2, ideally into the region between 1736 and 1196. I think the potential is certainly there. But I would say we can expect already some support around 2234 and 1958. But with a high likelihood, it should go below the A wave. Yeah. However, because we had an overshooting B wave here, most likely, it could be that the C wave does not go below the A wave low. You need to consider that. It would be annoying, but sometimes it's just what it is. Therefore, be ready to look at support in this region around 1958, yeah, because this is the 38.2 fib level, quite a strong support area. In all likelihood, a wave 2 should go back lower, but I would hate to tell you that will definitely happen, and I can't tell you anything for sure. Yeah, but watch for reversal here. We might be able to look at the structure in more detail in the next few days and to pick up some clues when this move down will be finished. For now, it seems likely we head down further unless it can now rally and break above 2680 or in a first place above 2430 again. It isn't really joining the rally at the moment. There's a bit of a rally going on with Ethereum, Bitcoin, and so on. It's not really joining it, which just indicates further that we could be in this C wave. Yeah? At the moment, I don't see a clear setup. A setup would be when we get into this region, maybe already the 38.2 fib level. That's sort of where we are. Yeah, I mean, it could already be, and we talked about that as well, that the wave 2 was finished here, and we're already in the third wave. But if that's the case, it's too choppy for that. Okay, I mean, we could argue maybe we had a 1-2 setup here, another 1-2 setup, maybe now another 1-2 setup. But it just is getting unlikely with 3-1-2 setups, and then it's typically more likely that actually it's just a B wave and we come down in a wave 2. So from that point of view, no change to the previous videos. I did highlight to you the potential that wave 2 could have finished here, but it's just not very convincing because the move up is just corrective. And when you're in a corrective structure, that there isn't always a good setup. A lot of people, sometimes people get frustrated because if a chart is moving in a corrective fashion, everybody's looking every day for a trade setup or opportunity. But in a correction, there isn't really, unless you really want to trade the lower time frames, high frequency trading or something. Yeah, there will always be something. But the thing is it reliable? I always try to give you the best setups here and ideas, like these pullback trades, this will be another one. Sometimes you just need to be a bit patient and also to get clarity. There isn't always clarity in the charts, especially not in a corrective structure, but best is to understand it is a corrective structure and to wait for clarity by hitting key support levels and key targets, right? And then you have your next setup. Okay, so that's where we are. And also I think we could still be in this wave 2. because if you take the look at the vertical lines, I think I showed you that in the previous video, the vertical lines, they show you the sort of the time, fib time, and the rally in the wave 1, you know, took a certain length, and normally you would say a wave 2 should be at least 62% of the wave 1 length. Now that's the case here, but if you say, okay, maybe the wave 2 was finished here, yeah, took the wrong tool. It was finished here early in February. You know, it didn't even reach 50% of the length of wave 1, so it would be a bit short. So I'm very much in favor of it coming down here, maybe this week. And here the sort of 1-to-1 time ratio would be on the 1st of March. Really interesting to see if that has any relevance. Okay, but that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.